excited because I don't do a lot of blues anymore. So if you couldn't tell by the title, we're doing blue today. My diffuser is blue, and I'm going to use this pretty palette right here and all these little blues. We're also going to dip into some other palettes like the Jaclyn Hill palette. So we are going to do the eyes first today. Anytime I work with more bold color, I like to do the eyes first. I do the eyes first a lot anyway, but specifically with bolder colors, I always like to do them first. So that way if there is any fallout or whatever, I can clean it up and there's no harm, no foul. So we're going to use some tape because that'll give us a nice sharp edge. And we're going to put the tape on. Woo. I'm going to start with the Jaclyn Hill palette. So I'm going to start with MFEO, which is this one right here, which is made for each other. So we're going to start with that one right in the crease. And now we're going to go into a little bit of a deeper color. I'm going to go into my Sigma E25 brush. It's just like a slightly smaller blending brush. And I'm going to go into this color right down here, which is Hillster, because it's Jaclyn Hill. So we're going into this one right here. So we're going to keep this just below that first shade that we put in. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a slightly darker brown now. Just like a really small kind of pencil brush. And I'm going to go into Central Park. This really deep brown right here. So we're going to put that one only like right here. Use the blue in my Sephora Pro palette. This is the Sephora Pro Editorial Edition. I think I'm going to start with the pretty bright blue and maybe add in some of the deeper one to like the outer edge. Okay, so we're going to use a flat shader brush. Looks like this. This is the Luxie 239. All right, so we're going to start with the fluffier version of this, which is the Luxie 239, and then if we need to, we'll go to the MAC because it's nice and flat and packs on color really well. This is the MAC 248. So we're going to start with that bright blue, which is called, there's Sean, Chris, and Diva. Sean, Chris, and Diva. I don't know how they come up with these names, but we're gonna go in with Chris first, which is that pretty royal blue. I really pack on that color, and we're gonna go in. Look how pretty and pigmented they are. We're gonna go in with Moonstone, but we're gonna put this right in that inner corner. So this is the Essence Superfine Felt Tip Liner. So for the face, so we got my Morphe sponge. It's one of my faves. Use my Smashbox primer water. Then go in with my Clean Slate primer. So I'm just taking a little bit of this, warming it up in my fingertips, and we're gonna push it into my pore area. So I'm just going to take a couple pumps of my, this is foundation by Sonia Kashuk. She has really pretty packaging. Doesn't even say the name on there. It says it on the top. But I love her packaging. Like, it's super sleek and pretty. It's got a glass bottle, but it's like matte at the top. It's got the SK in gold on top. It's just really pretty. And it's drugstore. You can get it right at Target. I think we're going to go in with C7. The concealer will help kind of even everything out. I always take it right around the nose where we get hormonally red, and forehead, chin, bridge of the nose. I'm really liking this concealer though. It's literally exactly like the Tarte Shape Tape. So if you guys have wanted to try the Tarte Shape Tape but don't want to spend $27, this stuff is $7. No, let's go in with the Laura Mercier today. So it's not quite as stark white. So we're going to go in bronze with the Kat Von D Shade and Light. This is just a Real Techniques blush brush that I'm using to bronze. Alright, and then I'm going to take a smaller sculpting brush from Real Techniques as well. Go into that warmer and a little bit of the lighter color and go right down the sides of my nose. And then I might go in and contour just a touch. Go into that deepest shade. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that yellow powder, like I usually do, and go underneath my eyes, just to brighten them a touch. We're going in with the NYX Micro Brow in Chocolate. Okay, so I have a new blush kit to try out. It's the Anastasia blush kit, and it only has 4 blushes. 2 of the 4, maybe even 3 of the 4, have like a shimmer. But they're more like these 3 are kind of ones that I would wear. Maybe not so much this one, maybe mostly these 2. The peachy, earthy kind of tones is what I gravitate towards in a blush. So this one is called Terrace. Oh, I like that. They're very pigmented. Like I dipped, but then I tapped off most. Now we're gonna pack on the inner corner Frost in Color. Alright, so let's do the lower lash line. Take my lower lash line brush, which is just by It Cosmetics. It's a line and liner and smudger brush, I think it was, yeah. And we're going to take some of that bright blue and mix it with some of the brown Central Park. And we'll put that on the lower lash line first. Alright, and then I'm going to go to the other side, which is just a really small liner brush, and go into that blue and kind of tight line a little bit, but not in my waterline. I do need to do the inner corner of my liner. Alright, let's highlight. We're going to do the Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive highlight today. I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush. I'm going to take my littler brush and do my nose. Do a Cupid's bow. I am going to go ahead and spray the setting spray, but I am really loving this, you guys. So these are the Kiss Foaming Lashes in Midnight. They look like this. That's better. All right, so should I do the liquid? Yeah, we'll just do it. Ooh, they smell good. Smells like cupcakes. Maybe I'll put that one over top. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Hope you have a wonderfully blessed day, and I will see you.